Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today I'm going to show you the uses of article the. There are almost 12 to 13 uses of article the, and here I have written about 12 uses which I will tell you today. So let's talk about use number 1. It is used with some words referring to the nature, like the mountains, the river, the beach. For example, my daughter enjoys spending time on the beach. Okay, if you are going to talk about any word which refers to the nature, at that time you are going to use word the before that specific nature word. Okay, it is the use number 1. Now use number 2, with unique things. The things which are unique in their own and which are single, like you don't have any duplicate of that thing. So at that time we also use the before that unique thing. For example, the sun, the sky, the world, the universe, the police and the government. Okay, because these things are unique, so we will use the before these unique things. For example, the moon. Okay. Use number 3 is with some objects of common experience. Okay, common experience means that that thing or that place is commonly utilized by people. Like we are going to the park tomorrow. Now here you are not mentioning the name of the park, but you are just saying that we are going to the park tomorrow. So park is the object of a common experience. It is commonly used. So here you will use the before that common thing. Okay, he is going to the market. Now here you are not specifying the market, you are not naming the market, but you are simply saying that he is going to the market. Okay, now I go to the gym at 9 a.m. So here gym, you are not naming the gym over here, but gym is being commonly utilized, or it is the place where people go, many people go. So here you will also use the. Okay, now see use number 4, with some time expressions. Some time expressions like the morning, the evening, the summer, the winter, the 19th century. Like see, I get up early in the morning. Okay, we are starting the party at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. or 7 p.m. in the evening. Okay, so I would like to go to that place in the summer. So here with time expressions you are going to use the before these time expressions. Okay, use number 5. Use number 5, I think it has been repeated. So let's talk about another use with superlative forms. Superlative forms are known as the adjective superlative forms, like she is the best. Okay, now if we talk about the first and second degree of this adjective, so this is good and better, but here we are using superlative form, so it will be known as a superlative form, and here we will use the before this superlative form. She is the best. This is the oldest house in the town. Okay, the oldest. Now if we use old or older, then we are not going to use the, but for the superlative form we are going to use the oldest. Okay, and then I think it's the least important thing to worry upon. Okay, now see that least is the superlative form, so here you are also going to use the. Okay, and it's the most expensive ring. Now most is the superlative form, so you will also use the before most. Okay, next use is it is used with some musical instruments. Okay, like the guitar, the violin, the piano, the harmonica. Okay, So with musical instrument, you are also going to use the. With names of scientific inventions, okay, scientific inventions like the computer, the internet, the television, the telephone. So with these scientific inventions, you are also going to use article the. Next use is with names of body parts when something bad happens to body parts. Usually we don't use the with body parts, but when something bad happens to any body part, and in some instances we will use the. For example, he hit me in the eyes. Okay, now see, this bad has happened to the eyes, so we will use he hit me in the eyes. She shot him in the back. I am feeling pain in the stomach. Okay, so at that time you will use the. With some places, okay, with regions like the Middle East, with seas and oceans, the Atlantic, with mountains, the K2, or with island groups like with deserts, the Cholistan, with hotels, okay, the hotel one, with museums, the monument. Okay, so here these are some places where you are going to use the. Okay, next is to talk about people or things in general. Okay, now the man who wrote this book is famous. Now here you are not like specifying the man, or you are not naming the man, that particular man, but you just uh, uh, talking about that person in general, like the man who wrote this book is famous. I live in the small house with a blue door. Okay, in the small house. Now here you are just talking about that particular house in journal. So therefore you are using the. He is the doctor I came to see. Now here you are not using any specialty of that doctor, but you are just simply saying he is the doctor I came to see, right? The Louvre is the largest museum in the world. Okay, so here you are just saying that you are talking about this museum, and here you will also use the. Okay, one thing I would like to add over here, that if you are just pointing out anything, whether it is a specific thing, it's a common thing, it's a general thing, or it's a very famous thing, if you are pointing out anything, if you are talking about anything, so just when you want to put attention on that particular thing, at that time you will use article the. This is a general rule which you need to keep in your mind. At that time it will be easy for you to use article the on a lot of places. And the last use is the plus adjective is equal to group. It means that if you use any adjective before after the, so that means a group. Like if you say the rich, it means the rich people. If you say the poor, it means the poor people. If you say the unemployed, it means the unemployed people. Okay, like the government should take care of the unemployed. Now if you say the unemployed, it means the unemployed people. The Pakistanis, the Chinese. Now see, the Chinese are known for their hard work. Now here you mean the Chinese people. Okay, so if you are using any adjective after the, that means group. Okay, so these were 12 uses of article the, and I hope these are clear. If you have any questions, you can ask me in our comment box. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.